Alrighty, and good morning again, everybody. And we just got to the end of the Kendall Road. We are at Mount Ember. Time to go. Can you imagine if the volcano were to erupt? The explosion would be the end of us. How terrifying is that? While we're terrified, would you like me to teach explosion? No. It's too terrifying. Yeah, no shit, dude. Like, bro, what the fuck? Okay, they got these two rocket guys here. Let's kick their ass. They shouldn't be too tough. Let's talk to them. Over here. We'll try digging here. That treasure the admin's been talking about should be here. What the? You're in the way. Get lost. Now, I want to fight you. Okay, we're not fighting them. All right, well, let's just start making our way up. Anyway, so back to the previous story. So the more I ended up talking to this random girl that I met on Facebook, aka the person who I end up having a home with, it's kind of funny how things just work like that, you know? It's quite funny to me how things just work. But regardless of that, so we end up talking, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna play games or anything. Said, look, this other person that you asked me about, it ain't fucking working. They being a hoe right now, and I don't appreciate that because I'm being nice. I'm being a decent human. I don't appreciate that shit. Play with my emotions, and I don't like that. Like, I was feeling very played. And, you know, I don't appreciate that. So I end up just asking, God damn it, wrong button. So I end up that's not what I did. I didn't just wrong button this. No, but I ended up just asking her out via Facebook Messenger. I know, who says romance isn't dead? Am I right? Texas girl finds out everything and starts like having a meltdown about it, like, you were supposed to wait for me. And I'm like, yeah, and you were supposed to go back to your boyfriend. Well, you know what? I have options. And you know what? I picked the better option. Easily. I picked the better option. And all I can say is, we're not going to talk about Texas anymore. It's a good part of the story, but that part of the story's done. Now to do the better parts of the story. Trying to figure out how the fuck my wife tolerated me for 14 years and counting, and goddamn, can't escape. Oh, it means war. You mean war. Oh, we gotta kick its ass. If this doesn't knock it out, you're coming home with me. You're going to the PC. So you better hope this knocks you out, otherwise you mine. Oh, you're mine. You are so mine. Oh, I'm being petty right now. Okay, the attack missed. That's okay. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, yeah, I found an Ultra Ball in the Seafoam Cavern when I was, like, escaping. Isn't that just convenient? That's right. That's why you don't fuck with me, Pharaoh, because if I could have escaped, you would have been able to be free. Nah, you in my storage system now, motherfucker. Give a nickname? No, I will not. All right, let's see. Where do I keep going? Oh, yeah, back to the rest of the story. So, anyway, we keep talking for like the next couple weeks until school starts up again. And then school starts up, and it's like we're planning to meet each other for the first time before we like make it like official. And eventually, and like we meet each other for the first time, and y'all, this is where I stand by and say, I don't know what she saw in me. I don't know why she stayed. I don't know why she didn't just run. Because truly, I kind of made it easy for her, and it wasn't that I was trying to. I'm just not good with words, and I always make the jokes that I'm a little autistic because I am, but it was so much worse back then. I just said things. Now I have a filter. which is impressive. But like, I didn't have a filter before at all. And the first thing I said to this girl whenever she met me, is there anything like back here? There's gotta be like an item or something. Okay, that's not what I said. And oh, it's a fucking dire hit. Come on, really? Okay, there's gotta be. Sorry, I'm trying to do like all these things at the same time. And goddamn. Oh, I'm actually on the right path. So this is okay. This is okay. Well, the first thing I say, we meet each other. She comes see me. I look at her, and the first thing I tell this girl is, wow, you're short. Because, of course, that's the thing I would tell her. And she's like, and you're tall. And I'm like, you look albino. Again, what was I thinking? The answer was I wasn't thinking, I was just talking. And amazingly so, that wasn't a deal breaker for her. She walked away. We didn't speak for the rest of the day. And then I'm like, hey, you're my girlfriend now. Like, to me, I thought it was going well. And I'm like, how did you stay? And somehow she just stayed. And I don't understand fully how or why, for that matter, because like I said, I definitely was a little weird. So like, it wouldn't have been a surprise if she would have just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna run. And you know, honestly, I would have been like, I don't blame you. Like I said, I didn't give her really any good options. Like I said, I'm fucking stupid. Okay, this is where we're supposed to go. And there's Pokemon in here. Okay, sweet. Wait, not sweet. No. That's not what I want. But anyway, and we decide, like, well, first off, I have to meet her family. At this point, she has to meet mine because it's like, oh, we made it official. Now we have to start, you know, the awkward part where both our families both your mom and my mom have to meet us and each other. By the way, of all things, I will say it like this. My mother and her mother do not like each other at all. My mother doesn't like her because my mother is a miserable bitch. I'm just gonna be honest, because my mom looks down on her mom for not working or anything. My father-in-law, God rest his soul, he worked a good enough job that he was able to provide a very, very good life for his family with just a single income. So it wasn't necessary. But my mother doesn't see that because my mother is a miserable bitch. But anyway, and my mother-in-law does not like my mother. True, because my mom's a bitch. But anyway, so my wife, well, girlfriend at the time, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, I think it's actually time for us to face off against Moltres. Okay, let's see. This is a little puzzle, so let's just follow it. So what you're gonna do is, I'll continue the story when we get to Moltres. You push this one up. You push this one to the left. This one to the left. Push that one up, and then push it all the way to the right, and boom, there's Moltres. All right, we're going to save here, and now we're about to take on Moltres, and we should be able to beat it in this episode. Anyway, I want you to understand. Now, here's the thing. Maybe this one's shiny. No, we're not that lucky. But anyway, here's where it was for me, where it's like, why didn't you run? So we make plans, and I meet her mom we had a event for the high school band at a furniture store. a local furniture store, really popular one. We had a fundraiser over there where it was, I don't remember what it was, but I remember the stars of the show Swamp People were there. Like, I think we paid for them to come there and like do autographs and stuff, and the band got it was like a pretty cool fundraiser, and holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, this might be a one ball. This might be a one ball. Is it? Nah, we ain't that lucky. But anyway, so she ended up, her mom dropped her off. She came find me over there. We hung out for the whole time. Scandalous. Had our first kiss at a furniture store. Scandalous, I know. So sweet, so sweet. But then I ended up meeting her mom that day when her mom came pick her up. And that was my first meeting with her family. And then after that, we're like, well, let's plan to like have a date. And it wasn't long after. I think it might have actually been the next day. Possibly. Had to have been the next day. Had to have been the next day. Yeah, because it was a Friday. And the next day was Saturday because we went out that day. I remember these things. Jesus Christ. How is it like not going in the Pokeball? Well, Ultra Ball. But anyway. Okay, yeah, Remy wasn't going to make it. You know what? We need some... Yeah, we're going to use the next Pokemon. Like, we're doing this. Let's send Crush out. All right, Moltres. You got options. Like, you can either get in the Pokeball or you can not. Like, these... You're coming with me one way or another. Like, you understand that, right? One way or another, you're coming with me. God, if this is how tough the legendary birds are, guys, think of Mewtwo's fight. Anyway, so we make a plan to go on a date. We decided to go see a movie. We went to go see Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I heard it was a good movie from some friends at school, and I'm like, hey, let's go see it. Because, you know, I know how to pick a mood. Well, anyway, her brother, her and her brother could pick me up because her brother was the chaperone for that day. Because neither of us drove at the time. And, oh man, so I met her brother, and I specifically remember, and I'm just casually waiting for my date. I'm playing my Nintendo 64. I'm running some Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, the original for the Nintendo 64. Not Siege, fucking original. They come pick me up. I meet him for the first time. And then this is where it was for me a moment of, why didn't you run? We went to her grandmother's house and I met her entire family on the first date. I met everybody. I met her grandparents, all her aunts and uncles, all the cousins. I met everybody. And there's me just, you know, digging it like, hello. I am socially awkward and I am here. And I don't talk much because, again, I'm super duper fucking awkward. And there's a lot of new people. And it's like sensory overload one-on-one. I met like twin people that day. I don't know if anybody else on a first date has met an entire family. But holy shit. Okay, Articuno was the easy one. I feel like Moltres is going to be the pain in the ass. Bruh, you gotta get in the ball. Like, we can't be doing this right now. No, baby, no. You gotta get... Like, you were down to, like, nothing, and you're paralyzed. Baby, you gotta come home. And then we go, her brother brings us, and her older cousin, who I also talked about him in a couple of, he's the one with the baby that's got the receding hairline. He came with us. So it was a double date. We went to eat at McDonald's. I paid for our tickets. I got popcorn, you know, and that's where she discovered, wow, you really like the butter that comes on that popcorn. I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. We watched the movie. It was great. We went home after. It was a great day. And again, I don't understand how either of us fully stayed. Like, because I was like not good conversationalist. Like, I was super awkward meeting your family, but somehow they all liked me. And even after the fact, I would just say things or do things that was like super fucking awkward, but like they liked me. They liked me, and you know what? That is one. It is one thing I will truly say that I hold as an accomplishment. Before my father-in-law passed away, he did admit that he liked me a lot, and I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Like eventually, and here's the thing: when I met him for the first time, I also fucked up, and I looked down at him like, "Wow, you're short too." He was a bit shorter than me. To which he said he would not mind just kicking my ankles out and bringing me down to his level, and he fucking meant it. He only knew me as boy. That's what he called me, boy. It's like God of War, but you know but the heights were reversed. Like that's really what it was. And but his voice wasn't like Kratos deep. It was more like, boy, get over here. And like there's me. Yes, Dad? Don't call me that. Okay. But eventually he learned my name. I mean, I got his approval and stuff, obviously. So I did. I mean, I asked him. We made sure to call him when he was offshore. Whenever I bought the ring, to be like, "Do I have your permission to do this?" And I got it from everybody, which was great. Like I was already family. Like her mom does more for me than my mom does, and my mom hates it. Like when I needed a place to live, like whenever I got kicked out of my parents' house over a dumb argument when I was about I was about to get kicked out. My stepdad had thrown me off the front porch and told me I wasn't welcome in his house. It was something stupid too. It wasn't even worth an argument. Like I'll go into that another story. That was a fucked one. Bruh, how are you not Okay, I'm about to make this really hard for you, Moltres. Bring me down again, bitch. Let's go. I'll sit here and tell stories while we do this. I'm gonna entertain y'all and tell y'all stories about my life while I try to get seriously. Articuno took 2. You have taken over 20. Over 20. We started at 74. We're at 49 now. This better be, motherfucker, you better get in this goddamn hole. Otherwise, we're going to have some KFM, Kentucky Fried Moltres. I mean, you're already flaming. You are hot wings. Anyway. And eventually, pretty much all of our dates involved us being pretty much with her family. I mean, she would come around my family, and we determined very early on that my family was a little more fucked up than hers. Like, she never really was a huge fan of my mom. She saw it early on, like, your mom doesn't like you. And I'm like, yeah, I'm aware. And then we had homecoming that year, and she's like, so we're going to homecoming, right? And I was like, I don't want to go. I told her, you can go with another guy. I don't care. More specifically, I did tell her she could go with her gay friends. Because I'm like, I mean, if you want to go with him, I said, I went last year and I had a really bad experience. I really did. I could tell that story another time too. Because that was a bad night for me. That was a bad night. I think that's actually where my self-esteem really started tanking hard. Because that was my first relationship, that one. And dude, seriously, how many Ultra Balls am I about to go through? This is damn ridiculous. This is actually making me scared for what the fuck is gonna happen for you two. I'll tell you this, if I run out, I'm gonna restart this, cut to this part of the video again, and I'll deal with it then. But this is damn ridiculous, and I can't hit it. It's gonna knock it out. Wait, maybe I should have healed. Bruh, how? How? Stop this. You know, we ain't got time to heal. We just got to keep throwing Ultra Balls. Seriously, we've used 30. Get in the goddamn ball. Get in. You stupid fucking fire chicken bitch. Oh, I don't like you. Why don't you just stay paralyzed? Why don't you go in here? Like, I would say it's paralyzed. Why is it so hard to catch? How long did it take us to find out Stephen Hawking was on the Epstein list? Exactly. That's why this is so hard. They may be paralyzed, but they can fucking move. Don't like this. Seriously, 34 Ultra Balls. One of them has to work. I'm mashing A. Does that work? It doesn't work. I'm mashing the buttons. I'm doing all the things. Please get in the Pokeball. I'm begging you. Please go in. It's going to be a long video. I'm sorry. It's going to be a long one. 2, 3. God, give me such false hope, you fucking tease. All right, Crush is down. Eventually, what's scaring me is that it's eventually going to use Struggle. That terrifies me because when it does that, it's going to knock itself out. Then I have to do this all over again. Bruh. How? How? This is bullshit. This is such shit. 1, 2. I mean, on the bright side, at least by the time we get to Mewtwo, I'll be able to buy more. At least by that time. But, oh, there's other things too that I need Ultra Balls for. Oh, this is going to be a pain. Like, this is ridiculous. Seriously, we're down to, we've used 40. We've used about 40 at this point. Anyway, another date story. Anyway, we ended up going to homecoming. I eventually was like, and my mom was like, you have to go with her. That's your girlfriend. I'm like, I didn't like it last year. This one's going to suck too. And we ended up having to go to this homecoming party for some people. It's the one I went to last year, and it's the year before. Not last year. Last year in the story. And I'll be honest, I didn't enjoy it the first time. I didn't enjoy it the second time. But everything, well, the party, the actual dance was a lot more fun. Like, we had a really good night. Like, it was just nice to be with someone that I knew by the end of the night actually liked me still. That really helped. And, like, it just went from there. Like, everything just started growing for us. Like, we had a really good relationship. I mean, we still do, obviously. And I always like to bring it up, like, how does the person that I shared pizza rolls with out of a Batman thermos in high school become the person that I have a house with and have to do taxes with? You know, honestly, I'm kind of hoping it knocks itself out, because then I can restart this whole thing and try again and hopefully not lose all my Ultra Balls. Like, I kind of hope that happens. And at that point, life will just be very simple. Try to think like some other good story. And bitch, get in the... How? Like, this can't be. This cannot be real. It can't be. 3? You know what? I'm not even happy. Fuck yourself, you flaming chicken. Fuck yourself. You took 24 minutes. We started the battle before the 10-minute mark. All my Ultra Balls. Oh my god. Wait, I can't fly? Are you kidding me? Can I fly from here? Okay. Oh, wait, we can... Oh, I thought we could fly to, like, the next, I thought we were able to fly to like the next, back to the Kanto region. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit more in this video. I'm gonna actually head back to Kanto, or at least try to head back to Kanto and see about getting my national dex now that we're over here. I mean, obviously, if I can't, then I just can't. But if I can get back there and get the national dex, then you know what? Let's see what he says. All right, where do you want to sail? Oh. Well, actually, I'm going to figure out how to get the national dex in the next episode. So I'll see everybody then.